Greeting everyone and thank you for showing up. I'm Kiera from the Milesight product marketing team. Welcome to Milesight's webinar about building smart retail scenarios across in-store spaces and outdoor footfall. Today, we will explore the two major mainstream needs of the retail industry in the process of intelligent transformation regarding people sensing detection for providing you with a new insight. In today's session, we have prepared 4 sections for you. First, we will take a look at the development and challenges of smart retail, understand the industry trends and pain points, as well as discover the opportunities of people sensing in retail. And then we will introduce Milesight's smart retail strategy, focusing on our dual engine, because retailers need to see and understand people. The third part is about customer journey insights, from outdoor entrance, in-store to checkout area, linking up the complete path step by step. Last but not least, through successful cases and topology map, we show how the program can really be put into practice. Before diving into solutions and products, let us first review today's retail market landscape and the common pain points, as well as opportunities retailers face in their intelligent transformation. This will help us build a shared industry understanding as a foundation for the strategy and product sections that follow. From Milesight's perspective, the smart retail industry represents one of the most valuable markets for advancing IoT empowerment, a viewpoint strongly supported by market data. As shown on the map and chart, the global smart retail market is booming, projected to grow at a compound annual rate of over 30% from 2025 to 2033. This rapid expansion is driven by 2 core pillars: the increasing adoption of IoT technologies and the rising demand for footfall data and behavioral analytics. Regionally, North America currently holds the largest market share of smart retail, while the Asia-Pacific region stands out as the fastest-growing market. Both regions are creating new opportunities for integrated IoT hardware and software solutions. Hardware in particular contributes to over 60% of the total market share. From another perspective, if we analyze the people counting industry, we also find that the smart retail is one of the most prominent applications of people counting solutions. In 2024, the smart retail accounts for over 20% of all people counting applications. On the other side, as you may see from the bar chart, on the right-hand side, retail not only leads today, but is also projected to maintain steady growth, with the adoption of IoT-based people counting solutions expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 8.7% until 2033. All these data above justify our strategic focus on IoT-driven smart retail transformation. As the market grows rapidly, it's crucial to explore what challenges is the industry facing and what new opportunities and emerging demands are there for people counting and people sensing. The retail industry is faced with external competition and internal challenges. The lack of customer traffic data in traditional retail brings additional challenges, such as difficult to quantify marketing effectiveness, ambiguous store layout, long checkout lines, and inefficient staffing. These issues affect store operations, customer satisfaction, and profitability, and may specifically result in low sales conversion rates. However, challenges and opportunities are just 2 sides of one coin. As moving from traditional to smart retail, we highlight the benefits and value of people sensing solutions. By monitoring footfall data, retailers can anticipate the peak hours for efficient staff allocation and reduce customer waiting time. By the same logic, by understanding who your customers are, you can design more tailored promotions and even adjust your store layout to eliminate potential friction points and reach potential customers more effectively. It all starts with seeing and understanding your customers better. Now let's move from why to how. we'll look at our smart retail strategy and explain what's inside dual engine for this strategy, as well as what Milesight's people sensing series can do. Here we introduce the Milesight smart retail strategy. The building on the right-hand side shows a typical smart retail space. It goes from a street window and small retail store to a shopping mall and supermarket, which together represent a complete offline retail ecosystem. Our goal is to use one unified sensing and data capability to enable all of these scenarios and move them into a truly smart retail stage. First, we let the space see people by knowing where people are and how they move. This is people flow sensing. Then, we let the space know people by understanding basic customer attributes and profiles. This is customer attribute recognition. On top of that, we provide spatial insight, which means putting flow and attributes into specific floors and zones to understand how each area really performs. Finally, we add data linkage, connecting these insights to existing operation and marketing systems, so data can truly drive decisions such as site selection, layout, staffing, and campaigns. For retail spaces, the most fundamental need for intelligence can be summarized into two core needs. One is how to see the people, which is the first engine, the people flow detection. The second is how to understand the people, which is the second engine, the attribute recognition. By seeing people through traffic detection, we can clearly grasp the real traffic patterns and space utilization. We know when customers arrive at the store, which entrances they use, and which areas have more traffic, so we can drive operational decisions. Regarding understanding people, through the attribute recognition function, we not only know how many people come to the store, but also understand the general portrait and behavior of these customers, which provides the possibility of experience optimization and precise marketing. The Milesight People Sensing series is the specific product line that realizes the dual engine technology, which comprehensively meets the mainstream detection needs in the retail field. This series, with diverse technologies such as AI, RGB, infrared, radar, and other sensing technologies, with an accuracy rate of up to 99.8%, adapting from outdoor streets to indoor retail scenarios and realizing advanced attribute recognition, including accurately distinguish between targets such as employees, adults, children, and shopping carts, etc. The series also supports wired or wireless flexible deployment and provides various interfaces such as API, DIDO, and RS-485, which is convenient to connect to existing systems to reduce the integration cost. Meanwhile, all inspection data is 100% anonymous, fully compliant with GDPR privacy protection requirements. So let's take a further deep dive into the value of each of these two engines individually. The first engine is See People or People Flow Detection. Its value is to turn visitor movement into measurable data. Retailers can see real foot traffic and conversion, understand whether visitors come alone or in groups, plan staffing for peak hours, and identify which parts of the store are overused or underused. As you can see, there are a number of People Sensing series features listed here that are relevant to people flow detection. For example, regional people counting captures footfall in different floors or zones, revealing which areas truly attract visitors, and group counting distinguishes individual shoppers from groups, which helps evaluate family traffic and calculate true purchasing power. As for dwell time detection, shows how long people stay in each area, so we can judge interest and engagement instead of only counting passages. Together, these capabilities give a complete picture of how people use the space and provide a data foundation for better operational decisions. The second engine is Understand People, which is about customer attribute recognition. Instead of only knowing how many visitors come, retailers can learn who is coming into the store. By collecting data on gender and age groups, retailers are able to obtain accurate customer profiles, or WEM, that can guide the design of marketing campaigns. Combined with repeat customer data, these insights also help evaluate the actual effectiveness of different marketing campaigns across segments. A number of key features from Milesight's People Sensing series enable this value to be realized, as the product family combines powerful artificial intelligence algorithms to provide a variety of attribute recognition functions such as gender recognition and age estimation, etc. In Section 2, we looked at strategy and dual engines and how our people counting sensor product sees and understands people. Now, Section 3 will take a deeper look at how Milesight's Smart Retail Dual Engine strategy applies to the actual customer journey. After exploring the Milesight Smart Retail strategy, we will move from the strategic level to practical application scenarios. Here we show a journey sensing map of a smart retail space. You can see that Milesight's strategy connects the 4 key nodes of the shopper's journey, from analyzing potential shoppers on the outdoor streets to counting the real flow of shoppers at the entrances, and then tracking the heat level of each area, as well as analyzing the customer's attributes and status, from the inside of the store until the checkout counters. Milesight's strategy is to turn the entire shopper journey into data, with each node having its own monitoring needs and data value, so that every operational decision can be based on data. Next, we will deeply analyze the pain points of specific application scenarios and smart retail solutions for each node of the whole customer shopping journey. In Step 1, we start outside the store before anyone has decided to walk in. Here, our goal is to see and understand all the people moving around the retail boundary and turn anonymous passers-by into potential customers. With long-term, high-precision outdoor foot traffic statistics, we can see when and where people appear, how long they stay in front of our storefront, and what percentage finally walk into the shop. This enables data-driven site selection and rental negotiation because we can compare the customer flow potential and operational value of different corners, streets, or entrances. At the same time, by measuring storefront footfall and dwell time at specific windows or billboards, we can quantify the real impact of every campaign and window display instead of relying on gut feeling. In the following part, I'll show which Milesight sensing products provide these outdoor people counting and dwell time insights. In the outdoor scenario, we first observe the visitors' flow on the whole street. VS125 outdoor version is the core sensor to realize outdoor people counting and dwell time analysis. It is designed to cope with harsh weather conditions such as rainy or snowy days. The device has IP67 protection level and a wide operating temperature range. To provide more expansion capability, the new 4-in-1 multi-port pigtail supporting DI-DO RS485 and other interfaces. The design not only enhances the overall protection, but also significantly simplifies the deployment and on-site commissioning process, which helps reduce installation labor costs. It shares the artificial intelligence function of the standard VS125 and VS125LW models, which is also ideal for some outdoor amusement parks and live events scenarios, in terms of people flow detection and attributes recognition. With data on the street in hand, the next step can be to focus on individual storefronts. The VS361 is a storefront footfall sensor that helps retailers capture trends in traffic outside the store. For individual stores, capturing outdoor traffic trends is crucial to evaluate the effectiveness of window advertising and optimizing site selection decisions. VS361 provides IP65 protection level and wide operating temperature range for stable outdoor operation. With a metal bracket, it can be mounted on a window to emit infrared beams to the outside, and the IR beams offers strong sunlight suppression and glass penetration, and it supports side and bottom mounting ways, making it suitable for both retrofit stores and new openings. For connectivity, a cost-effective product combination, including VS361 and UR32L router, which securely transmits all data to the cloud for easy access and analysis. Additionally, retailers also care about data on in-store conversions, with the VS361 being responsible for counting passing visitors, while VS12X and VS13X series at the entrance accurately measure how many people actually enter. Together they deliver a clear view of storefront to in-store conversion. In the second step, we shift focus from the street to the entrance. Only those who step inside can create real sales opportunities. Relying solely on cashier data without knowing actual visitors, group composition, or return rate is not enough for the effective store operations decision. That's why entrance traffic analysis is essential. First, visitor count accurately tracks how many people enter each hour, day, and week, providing clear trends instead of subjective impressions. Second, group size distinguishes solo shoppers and group visitors, helping retailers identify purchasing power and customer structure to refine merchandising and promotions. All these insights come from entrance sensors with bidirectional counting, U-turn filtering, and group counting, which we will demonstrate later with the VS135 device. At the entrance, the professional device we use is VS135 Ultra Time of Flight People Counter. It combines time-of-flight technology with AI, delivering up to 99.8% counting accuracy while remaining fully GDPR compliant. So data at privacy-sensitive entrances is both precise and secure. To fit different retail entrances, VS135 supports ceiling heights up to 6.5 meters, ideal for malls and tall gateways. For very wide doors, up to 8 devices can be stitched together to eliminate blind spots. As for functionally, VS135 offers bidirectional people counting for accurate visitor count, U-turn filtering to remove false records, and group counting to enable group size analysis. With VS135, the entrance node achieves reliable accuracy and strong scene adaptability, and provides a solid data foundation for seeing people. After customers cross the entrance, we follow their journey inside the store, focusing on how to see people and understand people. Here, for the detection needs of seeing people, we no longer only count how many people came in. We want to know what customers do, where they go, and where they stop. First, dwell time shows how long they stay in front of a zone or display. Long dwell time with strong sales means a hot, attractive area, while long dwell time with weak sales signals layout or merchandising issues. Second, traffic flow analysis turns movements into heat maps, revealing main paths, bottlenecks, and dead corners, so we can optimize in-store routes. Third, regional traffic data compares custom areas, for example, to product display area, clearly showing differences in footfall and space engagement. All these in-store insights can be realized by devices, such as VS126. To cover large spaces and high-ceiling retail areas, the core device is VS126 AI Ultra High Mount People Counter. Powered by stereo vision and AI, it achieves up to 99.8% accuracy, with its key strength in height and area coverage. VS126 supports mounting height from 6 to 15 meters, and each unit covers up to 75 square meters, making it ideal for shopping mall atriums, warehouse clubs. This meets people flow monitoring needs in wide spaces while reducing device quantity and layout complexity. Functionally, VS126 provides bidirectional counting, regional people counting with dwell time detection, and group counting, enabling operators in large venues to clearly see traffic distribution, hotspots, and space utilization. Inside the store, our previous analysis of traffic and dwell time has solved the problem of seeing people, so we know where customers go and how long they stay. For refined operations, this is still not enough. Store managers want to know who these people are, what kind of customer groups they belong to, and whether staff have been filtered out, so the customer count is accurate. Many stores only see sales and total traffic. They do not clearly know the male and female ratio, the age distribution, or the proportion of children, and they cannot tell which audience a campaign really attracts, as well as the rate of return customers. This is the pain point of understanding people in store. By using some attribute recognition functions, including gender recognition, age estimation, children and adult differentiation, staff detection, and re-identification, we turn raw traffic into actionable customer profiles, revealing key customer portrait, potential high-value visitors, and what areas are most attractive to the target customer groups. In the in-store insight stage, we need hardware that can understand people rather than only count them. VS125LW comes with a rich set of AI capabilities, enabling retailers to capture data on the gender ratio of customers visiting the retail location, the proportion of customers across different age groups, and which shelves these customers focus their attention on. These capabilities transform raw foot traffic counts into actionable customer profiles, revealing the composition of visitors, dominant group characteristics, and their interaction patterns across different zones and shelves. This empowers retailers to better understand their customers. Its key advantage is low mounting height with wide coverage. The device fits typical retail ceilings, with an installation height from 1.9 to 3.5 meters, and each unit covers up to 45 square meters. This makes it ideal for small and medium shops where the retailer wants a single device to monitor the whole space. So fewer devices mean simpler deployment, lower cost, and easier maintenance. With VS125LW, the retail stores gain both accurate footfall data and deep insight into customer behavior and customer segments. After customers finish selecting their products, the last critical node is the checkout area. Even if the earlier experience is good, long queues can quickly damage their mood, hurting satisfaction and loyalty. This is a common but hard to measure pain point for many stores. So this kinds of area we again need to see people and understand people. On one side, regional people counting and dwell time detection give visibility of how many customers are waiting at each cashier counter and how long they have queued. This helps managers decide when to open an additional cashier channel or merge lines in order to achieve more efficient queue management. On the other side, monitoring shopping cart fullness status helps assess the customer's purchase volume and checkout duration, so queue pressure can be evaluated more accurately. Together with mood detection and staff detection, the system can assess how customers feel about the current waiting situation and determine whether there are enough employees present on the site to serve. Through continuous monitoring of the checkout area, makes the final step smoother and more efficient. Reducing abandoned purchases and complaints also helps stores find a better balance between service quality, queuing experience, and brand impression, laying a good foundation for the next visit to the store and long-term loyalty, and truly completing the whole chain closure of the from the street to the checkout counter. For now, the whole journey is completed. In the previous checkout counter, we discussed pain points around queue length, waiting time, and customer experience. The VS125 AI Stereo Vision People Counter is one of the core devices used to solve these issues, and it stands as a highly popular people counting solution among currently available products. It is also based on binocular stereo vision and AI algorithms, also delivering up to 99.8% accuracy. As I mentioned earlier, the 125 and 126 series can work effectively even in low-light environments. ensuring that the checkout area can obtain reliable data in different light conditions. In terms of scene adaptation, it supports installation heights from 2.2 to 6 meters, which is suitable for most checkout area scenes in retail stores and supermarkets. A key highlight is the combination of 4 customized multi-rule regions per device and stitching of up to 16 devices. This enables continuous multi-zone monitoring from a single checkout counter to the entire checkout area, showing both each individual queue and the overall queue load. On the attribution side, VES 125 already supports staff detection, and mood detection and shopping cart detection will be launched soon. Together, these functions reveal customer satisfaction and staff presence in real time, determine whether there are enough employees on duty to provide services on site, thereby adjusting scheduling and channel opening strategies in a timely manner, reducing queuing pressure, and improving the checkout experience and overall satisfaction. So far, we have followed the customer journey from the street to the checkout area and looked at pain points at each node, as well as how our people counting products solve them. On this page, we switch to a technology view, grouping the products we mentioned before and giving you more insight for product selection. As you can see, Milesight People Sensing series covers several sensing technologies, not only the 3 shown here, but also uses radar technology, thermopile technology, as well as PIR, etc. Today we focus on the 3 main detection technologies on this slide. The first one is second-generation time-of-flight technology. It uses depth information to build a 3-dimensional body contour. This provides very high measurement accuracy and height data to distinguish people from objects, while only processing point clouds, which is naturally anonymous and privacy-friendly. Our VS13X series combines time-of-flight with deep AI algorithms to deliver ultra-accurate and privacy-compliant sensing in sensitive areas. The second category covers the VS125 and VS126 series, which adopt a dual lenses design, RGB technology, and combined with AI. These features enable high-accuracy people counting and also rich attributes recognition features, like I mentioned before, which support deeper customer profiling. Moreover, the AI-powered attribute recognition features mentioned earlier are all free. The third one is diffuse reflection infrared. It offers IR beam technology with strong penetration and low sensitivity to ambient light, which makes it ideal near glass windows, strong sunlight, and indoor-outdoor boundaries. VS361 is based on this technology and is designed to store front traffic counting, mounted for example on the shop window, while still working reliably under challenging lighting conditions. Now let's move on to section 4, which will share real project examples from different countries, showing the results achieved by our solutions and how they have been deployed in retail network topologies. This will help you visualize specifically what these capabilities can do for your stores in real-world applications. Shopping malls are highly attractive but also very complex to monitor. With many floors, corridors, and entrances, traditional counters often miscount, leave blind spots, and fail to provide reliable real-time data for crowd control and planning. In Canada, together with our partner A1 Innovation, we tackled this challenge in multiple modern malls. We deployed over 1,000 VS135 Ultra 2F people counters at entrances, main aisles, and intersections. With high mounting, wide coverage, and multi-device stitching, all devices send data via PoE to our IoT cloud platform, giving managers accurate traffic insight to improve safety, optimize layouts, and support rental decisions. Inside shopping malls, many fashion and boutique chain stores also need accurate people sensing. Traditionally, they relied on sales figures and manual observation, which meant inaccurate footfall, inefficient staffing, and poor space utilization with limited customer insight. Together with our partner TC Group Solution in Spain, we deployed over 3,000 VS133 AI time-of-flight people counters across more than 700 stores. VS133 captures traffic from entry to checkout and sends real-time data to the analytics platform. With these insights, retailers can optimize staffing, layout, and campaigns, achieving higher sales, shorter waiting times, and better operational efficiency across the chain. Also, inside shopping malls, many pop-up stores are used for seasonal events or product launches. These stands sit in open aisles where overhead mounting and cabling are difficult, so traditional wired counters are not practical. Here, our battery-powered wireless solution is a perfect fit. In this project, VS350 passage people counters and VS341 occupancy sensors are simply stuck to the booth. Along with a LoRaWAN gateway, enable rapid deployment without wiring for open areas and then sending data to the analytics platform. The system accurately counts traffic, analyzes dwell time, and helps retailers know whether salespeople are on duty in real time, thus improving marketing effectiveness and operational efficiency. Research shows that restroom experience strongly influences overall satisfaction in malls. In Singapore's heartland malls, high usage and limited real-time monitoring made it hard to keep toilets clean and efficient. Together with our partner, we deployed GS odor detectors and VS350 people counters. GS monitors ammonia, hydrogen sulfide, temperature, and humidity so staff can respond before smells appear, while VS350 tracks actual restroom traffic to create data-driven cleaning schedules. Both devices connect wirelessly via a LoRaWAN gateway, reducing installation work and improving customer satisfaction. People sensing does not always happen in nice, controlled boutiques. In many semi-outdoor venues, conditions are far more challenging. This famous tourist market in Spain is a good example, with high-density crowds, mixed lighting. To tackle these, the operator deployed more than 80 VS125 AI stereo vision people counters. These devices send data is sent directly via PoE to the platform, enabling data-driven crowd management and better visitor experience. Why does VS125 excel here? It delivers 99.8% accuracy, works reliably even in zero-lux low-light conditions, and offers flexible mounting options under canopies and structures. After the cases, this topology summarizes how everything fits together into one end-to-end architecture. On the left, different VS devices cover each node of the journey: entrance, in-store, checkout, and outdoor retail. In the center, data is collected via Milesight LoRaWAN gateways or UR3X cellular routers with PoE or 4G, then sent upstream using MQTT or HTTPS protocols. On the right, all people and attribute data can be integrated with a building management system, Beaver IoT platform, or any third-party platform via open protocols such as BACnet, Modbus, and API. This creates a scalable foundation for managing retail spaces across all scenarios. This year, we are offering a VR platform as a visualization tool for showcasing and deploying Milesight products application scenarios, enabling customers to gain a more intuitive experience of the product's applications. When we click on this button, it takes us to a more specific retail scenario. For example, at the entrance of a retail store, you can clearly see where the people counting device is installed and what it can do. And when you want to know more about the device, you can click on the Learn More button, and then you will get more highlight information about the device. In addition to this, there are other views of retail scenarios, such as supermarkets and open retail counters, which are also worth checking out.